We're not live until. Oh god, now we're live.
Yay! Oh god, no. Okay, we're live. Yes, Blackwell coming to you whenever the hell we feel like it. So, here we are.
We got our own schedules,
This is
damn
number
it.
9. This is number 9, and today we are reviewing The World's End. But we'll eventually get there. But not yet. I made a mistake, you guys.
What did you do?
I sort of forgot to get some booze, to have booze today. So all I had left was like a little bit of rum. So I decided, okay, I'll make it like a sort of winter warmer thing for a festive touch and put it in my hot chocolate.
You set it on fire. Oh, what?
What?
No, I haven't tasted it yet. But if I could install like smell-o-vision into the thing,
Why would you do that?
you would know what a bad idea this is.
That must smell like Satan's ass crack.
Yeah.
Taste it, Sarah.
I love the
Taste
fact
it now.
it's frozen on my screen again, so Sophie's just like this. Oh god. There we go. Are you clicking when you're talking? If you make sure that you click.
Oh, what?
I've given you controls.
I don't understand.
You should be able to click on your face.
I'm clicking on me.
To click on my... Ah!
Did it work on yours?
It did.
Now I'm clicking on you. No, it's still just... No, okay, there it's working.
Jack's face. My face.
Nothing is changing on mine, but I'm hoping that something will happen live.
In post-production.
If we all try and remember.
We'll fix it in
Click on
post, it'll be fine.
It'll work itself out. It'll be fine. Oh god. Oh, hold on. Okay, wait. Oh my god. That's really bad.
I think we'll just have to call it Captain Jack Sparrow's Jizz. That's what we're going to have to call it. Enjoy.
I'm just thinking, that's possibly worse than Satan's ass crack.
Or
Wait.
better.
Do you have a comparison?
No, she said
Worse?
it's probably worse.
Oh, okay.
It'll get better, I'm sure.
You have to drink it now.
As the rum gets into your bloodstream, it'll start tasting better.
Precisely. It's like a slow drain down the throat as well.
Whoa.
I don't know. Nothing about that can be sexy. Just no.
You sure? Can I not just I don't know, get you to repeat that just so I can save that as a sound file for later?
No.
Sorry, I was playing Cards Against Humanity yesterday. I'm still stuck in horrible person mode.
Yes! Right, you have played it. You need to play it with me and Dave.
This is the one time I came out of my self-imposed exile for the game.
No, you're doing it again. It has to be.
But I win.
We won't hate you. We can't hate you.
You can't. This is where you just look at your Jack. Our respect for you cannot drop any lower. Do not worry. I generally don't tend to play it because people play it way too much. But I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go
Yes.
for you guys.
Yes.
I'll come and visit and we'll play together.
And then you can stay forever.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it comes to the point
Fair.
of the last kidnapping effort, which did not happen, by the way.
I was very tired.
I was stood waiting at the train station, expecting, Matt
I
and
left
Chrissy
my
to-
rope at home.
You left what?
My rope at home. Can't kidnap without rope.
And I didn't take my travel rope.
But you were at home. This was the next morning. I've seen the flaw in your plan. Everyone was just having a lie-in. Just...
Yeah.
Yes. So, what are we drinking? I'm drinking. I chose badly. What did you choose?
I'm not drinking.
Sophie? Okay.
I need to go and get my drink, actually, so I will return shortly.
I might get a lemonade. Um,
Oh, Jesus. That's the most painful experience I've ever had.
are you alright?
Yes, my microphone dropped onto my arm, which isn't in itself too bad. It's quite a light
Okay.
microphone. But the grating around the microphone caught a whole bunch of the hairs on my arm
Oh.
and pulled them out.
Hmm.
So if there's a weird noise from my end coming at some point during the recording, it's probably just bits of me in the microphone fizzling. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nice t-shirt.
Ah, the living room.
Let me give you a tour of the chair.
This is where my butt goes.
Exactly. Do you like my, well, I put on a festive jumper to celebrate, but I'm I'm melding. Oh, fine.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a really weird grin and it just stuck on my face. I like your jumper.
Thank you, it's got penguins on it. This is the point.
Are you free? Sorry. Are you free the day after Boxing Day or the Sunday?
Probably, yes.
Good.
So we are all about the professionalism on this show. This is what you come for.
I come for many reasons.
Why, Jack?
Sorry, why what?
I don't know whether that was more or less creepy for you not even being on the screen.
Yeah, it's always creepier when you can't see me.
Yeah, precisely. Do you like my jumper?
I do, I like jumpers.
It's good. Christmas sweater. I can't stop drinking this. It's hideous. Why? I don't know.
We call that the Jack effect.
Yes. So you have seen the movie,
I do.
though, haven't you?
I have. Also, I'm drinking
Ooh.
Goblin.
Ooh, normal
Gold.
or the Christmas one?
Gold Goblin. It's it doesn't say anything about Christmas on it. Just yeah, it's Hobgoblin's golden treasure.
It's not the Christmas one.
No, it just seems like regular old Hobgoblin, but he's wearing gold. Gold.
You're feeling fabulous.
You do look fantastic.
That was creepy because I got the frozen effect again. So you were literally right at the back with your antlers and your drink, and then you were suddenly right by the screen with your antlers and your drink, like, hello.
With the giggling and the glass of what I can only assume is booze and the horns, you kind of look like a gender-bent Krampus, the Austrian Christmas monster.
What have you
Got
got?
jingle as well.
Good God, that's awesome.
What are you drinking?
Mead. I wasn't going to drink until Friday, but there's bottles of stuff. If anyone wants any,
You're just like, I'm not drinking. I'm drinking.
I'm drinking. If anyone wants a bottle of saffron glug from IKEA, it's really nice.
It is. I like Luke.
Is it
The
really?
saffron one?
I don't know.
Try it. I'll bring it over.
Good plan.
I feel that you were lying to us about it tasting nice. Slightly. Slight lies. Okay. Bye, guys.
Alcohol-related lies.
I know. Let's take it away from this topic of conversation. What?
All right.
Yes, movies. This is what we should be talking about. Completely lost the plot and just thinking about Christmas plans now.
Christmas! It's our Christmas episode.
Grim.
Yay! It's going so well so far.
We wish you a merry jingly.
I think we're going to sing some awesome rock song. Is it
Oh.
Go Go Bordello that's singing thing?
Go-Go Bordello sing many things.
Do they sing a Christmas song
They're
like
awesome like that.
something else?
Oh my God, I hope they have a Christmas song. I haven't heard them sing a Christmas song, but God, I want them to.
Let's have a look.
Wonderful knowledge.
Start wearing sweaters, wearing sweaters. Na 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 na
Yay!
na. Ho 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 ho.
That actually came on the radio in the car the other day, and I was very impressed. It's not something it
Marvelous.
usually does.
Yeah.
I
God, I
was
love
very
Rocco
happy.
Bordello so much.
I don't think they have a Christmas song.
Oh, then I'm getting confused with somebody else. It sounded, they had like a similar vibe.
Yeah, but the singer's from Ukraine, so if they do have a Christmas song coming out, it doesn't have to necessarily be out till the 7th of January.
True.
Orthodox joke.
Okay, guys. So, World's End. Go! No. General ideas. General thoughts. I'm really tired.
Oh, it's never a good idea to ask me just what my general thoughts are.
No. I know this. No, so, well, yeah, to just go with your kind of overall feelings on World's End before I sort of bring it into a more specific context.
Okay. I liked it.
This is great. Why did you like it?
Why did I like it? Well, it was just as funny as, I mean, comparing it obviously to the other, was it the Cornetto trilogy films?
Yeah.
It's just as funny as them, but has this beautiful amount of poignancy and dark bleakness to it in a good way. That not like in a terrible way, but sort of in a good terrible way. You know what? If we'll get on to what I mean, I suppose later. Also, I think what really got it for me was the fact that I was not expecting to see the best choreographed fight scenes I've ever seen in a film that didn't have Jet Li in it. That was quite incredible and came way out of left field.
What about you, Sophie? I know that you've seen a little bit before and didn't like it. How about
I
Em?
watched like 5 minutes of it a couple of months ago, the very start of the film, and I went, not so keen. But I watched it last night, and I loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah, really
Yeah.
liked the humour. Really quick humour. Like the mishearings and stuff throughout the film, and no, I really loved it. Yeah, made me laugh.
So a complete turnaround from what? So what do you think it put you off then? Before?
I might not have been in the right sort of mood for that sort of film. No idea.
I think the only thing is I can't watch a movie without getting the whiskey song in my head for like 3 days afterwards.
Whiskey song?
We'll go down to the whiskey bar. You know, they're all walking in shoes,
Oh,
random, kind of like trying to blend in with everybody in the town
yeah.
centre.
I got
That
Happy
bit.
Hour stuck in my head after the film. Good soundtrack.
I guess yeah, I wasn't expecting it to go in the direction that it was. I didn't really know much about it other than seeing kind of the brief trailers of Simon Pegg running against the fence and the whole fence coming down, sort of in the nod to his other movies with the
Yeah.
fences. I will admit that when I watched it, I did have a drink, and it made it much better. But I really liked it, and I think when you get to know Gary King more, that's what I just really liked his character. Kind of, you learn more and more about him as it goes along, and I wasn't expecting the sort of dark turn, which is when I went,
It,
I really want to do this on that book
yeah,
and
it
talk
would be
about it.
well worth watching it again, knowing sort of the turn, the twist, the sort of the character development and reveals.
And then seeing how, seeing things maybe the character does that you didn't pick up on in the first time watching it.
Mm,
And
absolutely.
I'll do that, yes, yeah. Well, I know we all say, okay, spoilers on the show, like you don't watch, we want to review the whole movie, so don't watch it if you haven't seen the movie and you want to. But just skipping right to the end of the movie very, very quickly, how do you feel? Do you think it was a good ending? I wanted to.
Hmm.
That was the only thing about that movie that I wasn't sure about.
It certainly had an ending.
Did
I
you
And
like
remember
it?
it.
yeah, but it wasn't a bad ending.
I
But
guess
was
it's
it a good ending?
I guess it links into, so yeah, you can't dance around the matter. So you've got the character of Gary King, and he's taking all of his friends who are in the 40s with this massive pub crawl, and he's like acting like a teenager again, and he really wants them to finish the pub crawl. He's like obsessed with it. So looking into his mindset to try and like relive the old days, and he said that, well, the line that they told him that things would get better, and it never did. It never got better. You want to dive into your thoughts on Gary King as a character, because I find him the most interesting, to talk about on this show as a mental health topic. Jack, you want to go first?
Oh, okay. My God, you start off really, really not wanting to like that guy, or that's a character they very, very quickly try and get across as being an absolute prick. I don't know. Maybe if I was younger, I would have liked him from the start. There's like the Jack Black style character who's all like, "Yeah, we're gonna still have fun, even though we're not kids anymore." Woo! But now I'm a grumpy old man, so I'm very much siding with all the other characters who are just like, "No, no, that sounds like a great idea, but we can't do that anymore." And I know full well those people that can make you go and do stuff that you don't really feel like you want to go and do. Um, so that side of the character seems very, very painfully realistic.
Hmm.
And again, just trying to make you really not. It's not like trying to make you dislike him. It's just sort of painting a very, very clear, abrasive picture of him. So
Do
that
you? No, what was I going to say? Do you? So as the story goes along, is there a point where you change your mind about his character and how you feel towards him?
For me, it was fairly gradual. Like
Hmm.
there wasn't a certain point where you suddenly went, oh. It was sort of as more was revealed about him and like past events, he became a little bit more likable.
Yeah,
For
I'm
me, it was that
guessing.
thing where
Sorry, go on.
he. For me, it was the thing where like it didn't knowing about him and so on. It doesn't like excuse how he is, but it does explain why he is how he is.
Hmm.
But for me, it never really fully excused it.
Hmm.
It was nice to have it as an understanding that he wasn't just man child that never grew up and was just a bit of an asshole to all his friends. There were reasons behind it, but you still had to take into account the fact that he was an asshole who lied to all his friends.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You still have character, no matter what happens. How did you get along with him as a character then, Sophie?
As I said, it sort of became more likable throughout the film, but I kind of felt sorry for him from the beginning. Like telling the whole story to this, I guess, Alcoholics Anonymous group or whoever he was there with.
Mm.
And when that's revealed, it's sort of like, oh, that's quite sad. Sort of reliving past glories, that sort of thing. You see the themes. I don't know. I'm not sure I liked any one of the characters more than any of the others. They were all sort of on a similar level.
You had certain attributes that were rather grating, I think. Yeah. Although, yeah, wanting Gary to grow up, and it was not. But taking in the ending into account, knowing, learn about Gary, then how do you I don't know. Do you think it was like a satisfying ending from his point of? Well, no, because it is. I don't know how to explain it. You might want to help me out.
The ending wasn't satisfying for me, because it had the regeneration arc. It would have been better for me if it had ended when the car crashed after Newton Haven, and they were just sat there, and he said sorry to Andy, and everything was all right.
Yeah, yeah.
It would have worked better for me if if it had ended there, because it was sort of like, oh, he's finally said sorry. The regeneration arc has sort of, he's restored, everything's fine. But then you move into the, I don't know, the post-apocalyptic thing didn't really do it for me.
Do you think? I don't know. Do you feel like it was I'm trying to put my words together. This is not happening this time of night. Because the character of Gareth, okay, he's just never growing up and he's just stuck in the past. Was ending the story in a way that he is basically reliving that with like past versions. Is that really a good thing?
I think that's what it was.
And they fought all these creature things, and then he's running about with them. Just kind of.
So even though I guess it's meant to show that he's changed because he's helping them, and he's not drinking anymore, but he's still gallivanting around and not actually. I don't know. I guess it shows that he's taking responsibility, but
He did get over his alcoholism, but it was by reverting back to the stuff that drove him there in the first place. Bittersweet. What about you, Jack? How do you feel about the ending?
The end. I'm still I'm still torn on that one. From my earlier thing, it was like it certainly had an ending. I wouldn't say it was a bad ending. I wouldn't say it was necessarily a good ending. I just don't know. The I don't know if it necessarily needed it. The film with the story that film had. I don't know if it necessarily needed that ending.
Hmm.
I get what they were trying to go for, but that felt like the whole end of the world, post-apocalyptic, poking a little bit of fun at how the world would react in that situation as basically being much the same, but in that sort of, it's a British way of people are still complaining, people are still bigoted, but and the world keeps on turning. I think they kind of already did that with Shaun of the Dead, the post-apocalyptic ending to that. World keeps turning even after the big horrible event. So I don't know if it necessarily they'd already done that as an ending, and I don't know if it necessarily fit with such a. It's weird to call it poignant film when it had like giant blue robots running around and spin kicking people, but. It weirdly enough felt like the most grounded of the films, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
worried that this question is gonna drive it off into just a completely overall movie race with you as opposed to the kind of subject matter. But oh well, I'm gonna ask it anyway. How do you feel that it stood up against, the kind of Nick Frost and Simon Pegg movies? So, like Shaun of the Dead.
it's my least favourite out of their films. Like, I liked it, but it's still my least favourite.
It's my favorite.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I don't know. Shaun of the Dead was a funny, gross film that did something different with the zombie tradition. Hot Fuzz poked a lot of fun at sort of rural life in England and also the sort of mixing of British and Americanisms in action. That was pretty cool. But none of them ever made me like feel quite as much as World's End. it felt like a much more mature story. And I get that's not necessarily what people are going to want to see the Cornetto trilogy films for, is a mature story. They want to go and have a bit of fun. But I kind of like that. It was fun. It was dark. It was creepy, very very creepy, and unlike the other two, it had a really 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 interesting message. It really made you sit back and actually think about stuff. Um, with the whole sort of security versus liberty thing. What are you willing to give up to be comfortable and have what you want? And all that sort of stuff that goes along with it. I mean, there were messages in say Hot Fuzz as well. How much tradition is important to people. But I think this was I just felt like the story for it was a lot more. It felt a lot more real. It felt a lot more grounded. It felt a lot more like a clever story rather than an action movie story.
Mm.
But it's absolute to each their own. I could totally understand why people wouldn't necessarily like it as much as the other two. I'd say it's probably the most different of it's the one that stands out of the three as being the sort of the odd one out. I have a feeling like it's going to be everyone's favorite or least favorite. I'm not accounting Paul in this either.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. I was just thinking, there's one I'm missing, and that'll be it.
But I think it's either going to be people's favorite or least favorite of the three films, just because it is that sort of odd one out.
Mm.
But again, I'm literally just spitting bullshit here.
Oh, no, what is it that makes it your least favorite then?
I think it might be that it hits too close to home. Just with the whole sort of growing up and people changing thing. Obviously not necessarily being a bad thing. People need to change to move on in life. But yeah, just the experiences sort of moving on from school and finding new friendship groups. It's I don't know. It just I think I would have preferred sort of a more jolly, light-hearted, haha, isn't it funny, than, because it did hit hard at points. I'm not sure. I was quite prepared for some of it.
Yeah. I guess that was the surprise. Yeah, I had similar moments in the movie where, because I was expecting something really silly, so they had these moments where you saw like so they brought down his arms and you've seen the hospital tags and the bandages and everything, and you learn about him, struggling to ever, I don't know, sort of move on with life, make new friends. I don't know, being told that you've got all this wonderful stuff ahead of you and then it never materializes.
The mention of what happened on that night and the revelation from Andy where he finally snaps and goes, "You did this." That was not a shock because you sort of twig as it goes on. Like the more they mention, the more you go, "Oh, not everything was rosy." But I don't know. I guess when you're young, it seems easier to deal with. And there's just more stress as you get older.
I guess that's I don't know, you can chime in with your thoughts on this, but maybe one of the reasons why it has that sort of feeling where you're either going to really, really love it or you're going to hate it is because the thing that it's facing is the sort of reality that most people face from adolescence to growing up to an adult. And whether, how you personally relate to that will sort of determine how you'll relate to the movie as well. I don't know what I'm just BSing there.
That's kind of the whole point of movie reviews, though.
Yeah. Well,
reading into stuff.
Any other thoughts?
I feel like this is the one episode we shouldn't be drinking on when talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll gladly stop because this is foul, so I've already decided I'm going to stop.
Yeah, you made it. You will drink every last drop.
But it's terrible. It's
Yeah,
bad.
Waste not, want not.
we have to live with the consequences of our actions. That's one of the major rulings of this movie.
I don't want to deal with the reality. No,
Drink it, Gary.
it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Just hold your nose.
No, but then I still have that just gurgling away unpleasantly in my belly. Why? That was very ominous laughter.
All my laughter is ominous. I'm an ominous guy.
Yes. Right, is there anything else about the movie that you'd want to address? At all?
Probably.
Because my thoughts of this was because it is less, well, probably if I sit down and wrote down all my ideas, I could probably maybe focus a bit more. But I knew quite a silly movie in lots of respects, so it's going to be like a shorter review, and then it's just going to be festive madness, because who wants to think it's close to Christmas? There's
Not
all the
I.
other things in brain boxes. So I thought before we got to that point, if there was more thoughts that you'd had on the world, then please feel free to just voice them now.
I really liked the childish humour. The sort of, yeah, they're grown men, but, well, one of them's still making childish jokes. Oh, Steve joined in. Like about the jokes about Sam and the twins, or the twins and, is it the marmalade sandwich?
Yes.
That made me laugh. I like it. Pub humour as well. And sort of the perils of drinking. Like the English drinking scene as a whole, the whole pub tour thing.
It's
Well,
something
that
we're
was
all
quite
familiar
important.
with.
How many pubs was it meant to be again?
12.
I'm just trying to realistically think whether. It
It's
depends.
doable. It's a doable thing.
It's a very doable thingy.
Have you been to 12 before in a crawl?
No, but I have had 12 pints on a crawl before.
I don't do pub crawls.
I was with the Morris.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Yeah. For me, drinking is a very you go somewhere with your friends, you sit down, you have a drink, you enjoy yourself, and you get comfortable.
That is the better kind of drinking.
Yeah, a crawl just struck me as completely pointless. It's just like
We're
have a
drinking.
drink,
Why are we
you
moving?
get comfy, and then you get up and you go somewhere else, and then you repeat the same process in a different bar, so you never get fully comfortable anywhere. No, and also like there aren't that many pubs in Cheltenham that you can go on a pub crawl to without like bumping into a dickhead.
None of them, in fact.
We don't have enough non-sports bar pubs in Cheltenham.
Uh,
Yeah, if you want the non-sports bar, it would mean a pub crawl across the Cotswolds. So I really don't think that's feasible.
Unless you got you got some big heavy boots and a really old mangy dog.
I don't think pub crawls or anything I particularly participated in either. I mean, had it kind of like handily laid out, and it would be a lot of, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 pubs, and then some nightclubs. But the difference was as well that I didn't really drink at the time either, so it doesn't really count so much, because it would be like, oh, I'll have a rum in here, but then I'll have an orange juice in the next place. So I was more kind of mother hen of the group, making sure people got home in taxis and not going home with strangers.
Good plan.
Okay, awkward silence.
There are some weirdos out there.
Yes. Not so much yeah. It was more just creepy people ending up holding the spout, so needing to disperse them. Making sure. I swear we lived in a quite a safe area, but still.
There are knobheads.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Six Semper knobheads.
Alright, so moving on from this very depressing conversation. What are we doing for Christmas, guys? I'm going to move on from what I'm thinking now.
It's Christmas!
What are you doing? It's Christmas!
Christmas.
I'm mad.
Sorry, I'm just really excited. I fucking love Christmas.
You're not in retail either, are you? So you're not
I'm
hearing.
not in retail this year. I'm working in an office. I get to have Christmas off.
I'm working in an office and I have to work Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Same here.
No, it's not too bad. Yeah,
And
Christmas.
4-day weekend.
Yes, this is good. Yeah, I'll be spending Christmas Day with Dave. I think he said he's working, but that means I can do dinner and then spend the evening with him.
Oh.
And then Boxing Day, we're driving down to Plymouth early on and spending a few days. Well, Dave's coming back on the Saturday. I'm possibly sticking around till the Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah. And I'm going to London this weekend.
Oh,
Well done.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going to a gig on Friday evening with a few friends and folkies. Saturday, I have no idea. And Sunday, I'm seeing Josh for lunch, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I kind of get the best of, well, I say best of both worlds. Because I am in retail, which sucks. But because we're not allowed to take holiday in the first 6 months, you can take it whenever the hell you want in the last 6 months, which means I have Christmas off.
Yay!
My last day is Monday, and then I'm not back until January.
Yay!
But the
That's
bad
cool.
news is, because it's retail, we've got the radio on Smooth Christmas, so they play Christmas songs all day, every day.
Smooth Christmas. Is that just Buble?
There's an awful lot of Buble.
Yeah.
They've got quite a lot of oldies as well, but it's like there must be thousands and thousands and thousands of Christmas songs there, but they still choose to just replay the same ones over and over again.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether you've ever heard "Baby's First Christmas." You ever heard that?
No.
That sounds like something that I would want to smash my own brains out with a hammer if I ever heard.
Yes. Yeah. So I've heard that at least 3 times a day, every day for the past.
Seems similar to a song called Christmas Shoes, which is apparently nauseating.
I don't think I've heard
American thing.
Christmas bad.
I think Buble is now becoming the voice of Christmas, because for me, when I was younger, it was Johnny Mathis was the voice of Christmas.
Ah.
You heard Johnny Mathis singing "When a Child is Born," and it's like it's Christmas now.
My Christmas song when I was younger was Stop the Cavalry.
Oh, also good.
Is that still one of your favourites?
Yes.
See, for me now it's the Pogues.
Ah, yeah. Pogue's good.
See, I can't. That's one they play on that station, so I've heard that twice every day for the past month. I hate
That
it
would
now.
kill my love of it.
I'm
And
so sorry. Yeah.
and Mud is another good one as well.
Ooh, Lonely This Christmas?
Or Blue Christmas, or whatever it's called. Yeah. Love that song.
That was a good one. Yeah.
I've got quite a few.
But no. Is it gone?
No, that was it.
I was just gonna say, the folk song, it was fine, but it just gets to that point now where as soon as that guy starts singing the first few lines, I just want to smash up the radio and
Rest the sea, save.
ever again.
In a young time.
I do a fantastic Shane McGowan impersonation.
I can do one as well, but I need a black felt tip pen. I like that guy's voice now. I've got him on a duet with the Dubliners.
Yes.
Doing an Irish folk song, the Irish Rover. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's the best version. Really good.
Because I can barely make out a single fucking word he's saying. He's just talking about what they've got on the ship, and he's like, We got 2 million barrels of another tiles. Like, okay. You keep going there, Shane. You have a good time.
But it's really good. You never need to learn the words to the song. You just slur along with them.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
pretty much.
Yeah, Baby's first Christmas. There's mentions of both parents being so happy that it's David's first Christmas, and they're putting tinsel on the tree, and they're buying all these pretty toys for every girl and boy, and goddamn your gender stereotypes. And it's a
Every
horrible
girl and
song.
boy.
Just.
Do you know what happened to my
But
first Christmas?
Why does the baby care? The baby's
What
not going to
happened
remember.
to your first Christmas?
On my first Christmas, I had like a massive ear infection, and my ears leaked everywhere, and I spent the entire time screaming in agony.
Oh.
I was 4 months old.
Oh, that's not so good.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Baby's first
Well,
Christmas.
Sarah, you saying, oh, baby's not going to remember. I'm guilty of not having bought presents for my friends this year. Because I thought, oh, we'll just meet up and go for drinks. That'll be nicer. The 2 babies that we know, I did go, oh, it's first Christmas. I have to get presents for the babies.
No, you just all you need to do is buy yourself something nice and take a photo of yourself with the baby and the nice thing, and then in 10 years time you're like, oh look, yeah, I got you that for your first Christmas. You probably don't still have it, do you? And then you make them feel really bad about it, and you
Showing Gideon a photo of me and a nice bottle of booze and the baby going, ha ha.
And he'd be like, that explains so much. Also, it doesn't matter what you give Gideon for Christmas, he will just eat it, so you might as well just get him some food. Like
True.
a burger. I don't know what babies eat. I'd be the best dad.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because it's a nice gift because obviously you're just like, yeah, baby clothes, and then it's a nice because the parents obviously be very grateful that you've bought some much needed clothing. That's useful. But I guess songs they're putting it in the perspective of just like this is so good for the baby and stuff, and it's like baby won't remember. Don't lie. It's for the adults, not the baby.
Yeah.
Baby don't care.
Baby does not care. Baby won't remember its first Christmas. Baby will probably not remember its second Christmas. In fact, baby's not going to remember its first 3 or 4 or 5 Christmas. Maybe the 5th Christmas. But
When
not
it gets
the
to
first
18,
4.
it won't remember another Christmas ever again.
You see, I don't drink at Christmas. I lie.
You absolutely lie. Who doesn't drink at Christmas?
I don't. Okay, I don't drink at Christmas compared to my mum.
No one drinks at Christmas compared to
I
their
only
mothers.
have 4 or 5 glasses of wine. So in comparison, I don't drink at Christmas.
Yeah, I think I can probably go for the wine over Christmas. That would be my drink of choice.
I'm
Get
not
the
going to be
baby
drinking
jam.
much this Christmas.
Is this actually going to happen, or is this like today? So I'd be like, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not going to be drinking that much over Christmas because Christmas Day it's just the 2 of us, and then there's going to be family over the next couple of days and travelling. So please don't sing that. Oh, speaking of Christmas, that's Dave.
Hi there.
Hello.
You and I.
Too similar.
Hi.
Castles in the sky, just the 2 of us.
You and
I was going to say about Michael Bublé and Christmas songs. His version of Santa Baby really makes me laugh.
What?
He does a version of Santa Baby, but he replaces Santa Baby with Santa Buddy.
I know why.
Oh, you missed the trick there. We could have had a homoerotic Christmas song. I want one.
I'm going to write a fan fiction of Michael Bublé and Santa now you've said that.
Good.
Can I read it?
Warnings. Michael Bublé, Santa, 50.
Oh.
I
Go
don't think
publish it on Christmas Day.
just to really mess people up on the happiest day of the year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I don't think it helped that I went down to help at one of our other stores, and they have like a CD player rather than the radio. So like, oh, listen to this one, and they popped the CD in, and it was a Michael Bublé CD.
Yep.
The one in control of the CD player. The CD repeated at least 5 times.
Yep.
So just like 4 hours of Bublé. I can't
That
listen
would
to Jingle Bells anymore. Like his rendition of Jingle Bells.
That would drive you a little bit Bublé.
It was terrible. It was. Let's not speak of it again.
All right, we'll never mention Michael Bublé ever again.
Unless in the context of Santa.
Except in the context of Santa, or indeed listening to Michael Bublé whilst having a bath and having a Bublé bath.
Why?
So you can have a Bublé bath.
Is this Michael Bublé and champagne having a nice glass of Bublé?
Yeah, I don't think we want a nice glass of Bublé.
I'm not friends with you. Oh my god.
I mean, you'd have to pay me quite a lot to drink a glass of Bublé. I mean, I don't even go to those kind of clubs anymore.
I actually found a Christmas album that I had from years ago where I put lots of Christmas songs on, kind of some of my favourites and ones that weren't played very often. And there is a Bublé.
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 There is a song of his on here when he wasn't quite so popular, but
He's never been popular.
I just can't do it anymore. It's just terrible. Gaudete by Steel Ice Band.
Stuck
That
in
one-
the middle with you.
I haven't heard it
No,
either,
it's
so
Steel's
that's
Wheel.
still fine.
Oh, close enough. Steel Ice Band, Steelers Wheels, same thing. Steel Panther.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Steve Buscemi. It's all the same thing.
Although I would
Steven
pay good
Spielberg.
money to see Steve Buscemi singing Gaudete.
Yeah.
That would be great.
No, I've only got I literally only own the one Christmas album. It's the Vandal Oi to the World, including such great songs as Christmas Time for My Penis.
I remember you playing that when we all lived together.
Yeah.
When we decorated the tree with
Not
action
the
figures.
song? What?
What? What?
The album, I just remember Christmas in the shared house with us all, and you decorated the tree with action figures.
Yep.
You brought up
I
action
don't remember
figures.
that.
We were all just like stuffing them into trees, hoping it would stay.
I don't remember that.
There was a Jack Skellington bauble as well.
That's actually up there right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on our tree, and by tree I mean bookcase.
It's right on top of the bookcase.
We don't have a tree, so he's up there somewhere.
In the middle.
Next to the giant spider legs.
2 along from the big thing at the end.
No idea. I can't see a thing, I'm afraid.
Zoom.
My camera's not great.
And
Oh well,
you
we'll
get-
just have to like throw it at you when you come down to Cheltenham. Up to Cheltenham.
You put that album on, and I think we used cotton wool, just put snow in the tree. We improvised. We had an awesome tree.
We did. We had an improvising Christmas student tree.
It was great. We got it for £5 down a charity shop.
Nice.
Oh, I fucking love Christmas.
I
Are
wish
you guys having a tree this year?
Who? Us.
Yeah.
I want one, but we haven't got one.
Oh. Boo.
I mean, I could go and get one. Strikes me as a lot of effort, though.
And you have a fibre optic tree.
Hmm?
You have a fibre optic tree.
I do, but it's not on right now.
I saw the photo and I was like, I
Wow.
think that's fibre optic.
Yeah, it is. It's not on at the moment, but it's got crystals hanging on it as well.
You have to
Hey.
decorate the tree at work, so that's...
Hmm?
Our tree looks a bit sad.
Oh,
We've had it for a few years now, and it's an artificial one, and that's fine. But I don't know. They don't seem to last as long as they used. Like, it's not shedding, but it's definitely not as bushy as it was. Even when you're trying to bush it out, and it's just, I don't know. This was the Christmas as well. I obviously stopped caring about Christmas decorations because I was just like, colours, done. It's a mess. It's not, but it's a mess.
I think there's also the problem that if I put the Christmas tree up, it wouldn't come down till like June next year.
Yeah, again.
That was an issue last year.
Was it already up in June?
Well, basically, people kept saying, "What the hell are you doing? Your Christmas tree is still up." And we were like, "Yeah, we heard it was bad luck to take it down after the 5th of January or whatever."
Isn't that like 2 years ago?
Something like that. But yeah, people said like it's bad luck to take it down after the 12th of January or something like that. So I was like, yeah. So we didn't take it down after. We haven't taken it down. We're not taking the risk.
Safety.
Yeah. So it's bad luck to take it down after the 12th of January. It is now the 13th of January. We've missed our opportunity. So now we've got to keep it up. After a while, people just stopped caring. In fact, they got really weeded out when they came around. They were like, yeah, you stopped noticing. But then when you came around, all the tinsel was gone. You were like, something's wrong. Something's different.
Just a tree in the corner.
I'm just going to start wearing a tinsel boa.
Boa? Tinsel boa.
I'm going to start wearing a tinsel boa and be festively fabulous.
I approve of this. It's definitely something you should do. I think we only put our decorations up on Sunday. Just gone. Because being in this kind of constant Christmassy retail world was just too much. And then it got to it was yesterday, and then because we've kind of sold like all the trees, they don't care about Christmas anymore, so everything has gone away. January sales! We're not even at Christmas yet, and now it's like anti-Christmas.
Yeah, boo!
I don't know how to feel. It's so confusing.
My emotions.
I know. I had to put on a Christmas album. Not any of the songs that I've been listening to in the store, but I had to put music on to remind myself it is still going to be Christmas.
Wham!
It's so hard to stay festive anyway. I finally feel festive, and then it's like, nope.
I haven't started yet.
Feeling festive.
Yeah, I haven't actually listened to any Christmas songs yet. I'm going to do that after this episode. I'm going to listen to some Christmas songs.
You should do.
Do my Christmas traditions.
And get yourself a sweater.
Heavily.
Get yourself the happy little sweater.
I need one. It's Christmas sweater day on Friday.
Just, yeah. If you want really, really cheap, go to Primark. But if not, go somewhere.
I like Primark.
They're actually alright at Primark as well. Mine's a Primark one.
Was there like a really bright pink one this year with a squirrel on? It was meant to be a Christmas jumper, but I don't quite understand.
No idea.
I need it.
Although woodland tree decorations seem to be in like rustic woodland sort of owls and foxes and things.
And owl foxes.
Like
owl bears.
So, I should make you a angel for your tree, but it'd be an owl bear.
Awesome. I should put David Boreanaz at the top of my tree.
As in the actual?
Oh, I wish. I wish I could impale David Boreanaz on the top of my tree.
So many questions.
So many answers.
All
of them true and all of them terrible to know.
I don't know. Okay. This is. When you say impaled.
Yeah. So the first question you should ask is, when you say tree.
Your penis.
Do you even have to ask that question about anything I ever talk about ever?
Oh, I should learn, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And by impaled.
Yep. No, by impaled I mean impaled.
So, so are we talking about a tree or your penis? I'm so confused.
Yeah,
Both.
I get that a lot.
How can it be both?
Well, yeah.
Logistically.
Or are you just kind of stood in the middle of the living
Forest.
room with the penis with the penis decorated with like a little star on your head?
Not yet. but give it another couple of beers.
I love that we had a viewer come in and we had this conversation and they've left.
I am the best at Christmas.
Oh, that should have been obvious that was going to happen, but oh well. Just dying.
We should start taking bets at what point people are going to leave. Is it the point where you talk about David Boreanaz getting impaled by your tree? Or is it the point where you say you're in the woods with your penis decorated?
Yeah. So they stayed for the whole impaling conversation, but apparently decorating your penis standing in the middle of the room was like too much.
Too far. Too far.
Sacrilege.
It's clearly perfect as it is.
Oh, James.
Anyway, I'm gonna die. I honestly don't know where to take the conversation from there. I didn't know you were a big David Boreanaz fan. Fan?
I'm not, but he played Angel, and there was only that joke to make.
Oh shit! Hey you.
What?
Didn't
Is
pick
that
up on that at all.
you didn't get the joke?
No.
For fuck's sake!
It makes more sense now.
Well, that was the joke.
We thought you just had a latent obsession with David Boreanaz.
What, did you just call him David Boreanaz?
No.
Yes, you did.
I said David Boreanaz. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly what you I love your realization. You're just like, no, I called him David Boreanaz. Oh.
I've been calling him that for years.
Yeah. It's Boreanaz.
Oh. We had one viewer leave and come back again, like they wasn't sure if they could take the anus conversation.
Some people are often find that they can't take the anus.
No, they're gone again. They can't deal.
They can't deal with it.
No, the fact I think that for me, making like an obvious joke of Angel on top of the tree was just less normal for you than, I don't know, impaling somebody on your penis was more logical. It was not as far as a step for me.
Where the fuck do I get this reputation from? And also, how do I thank the person that has given me this reputation?
Declare this reputation and wear it well.
Yep.
Inappropriate at all times. That's what. Okay, so we're next going to play cards against the humanity. Against the humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
Cards against David Boreanaz. Yes, carry on.
Got to try and work him in.
Yeah. Well, yes, we will have to try and work David Boreanaz in. Or surely we shall work in David Boreanaz.
I'm never going to be able to watch Buffy again without just cringing.
Yeah, you're going to get even more weirded out when you realise, we're talking about impaling David Boreanaz and he's hanging around with a character called Spike.
Sophie's face says it all.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas.
God bless us, everyone.
Okay, guys. I think we've been insane for the past hour, so I'm gonna call it quits on that. And save the last bit of sanity. So we'll be coming to you at some point next month. We'll be if we're
Next
happy.
year.
Huh?
next year.
In the new year! Exciting. Yes, 2015. And if you're all happy to go with Girl Interrupted?
You?
Or would you like to do that as February's and do a game?
I don't mind.
Any preferences? Any preferences? We'll be coming to you next month with something. Bye!
Bye! Merry Christmas and a
Merry
Happy New Year.